guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Good morning. Look at the sun behind me, blinding your fucking face. Probably can't even see me. So, this is a video response to my buddy Steve Benway and Mark Lactobacillus Prime. Check those guys out, great guys. And let me bob my head around trying to block the sun with my huge cranium. It's like an orange on a toothpick. So they posed 5 questions. I don't know where it started. I forget actually. But these two guys I watch. So there we go. First question is, what is your favorite medium for a video game, or media I should say? Is it, cartridges, CDs, Blu-ray, whatever? In terms of like disc-based media, I like Blu-rays. I feel like they're very hardy and they don't get scratched very easily. I've scratched one once, and it was a movie. And how I did, and the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One uses Blu-rays now. The way I did that was I was cleaning one and got like something off of it because I had bought it used, and then when I went to clean the other one, it was stuck on the microfiber cloth, and it scraped a light tiny line on the next one. So I pissed myself off with that. But I find them to be really hardy and durable in terms of disc-based media. It's tough for me because I prefer the durability of cartridges, because I know, like, alright, for the most part cartridges don't get messed up unless you yank them out of a system, or like the pins get bent or something, like in terms of like N64 and Nintendo. It's just, I can't think that way, because since everything now is pretty much cartridges or little tiny flash media, I don't think of cartridges as having something like good and new on it. I think of like older stuff that didn't age well. I know that sounds kind of superficial, but like, I think Genesis games are great. I think Super Nintendo games are great. So I guess I'm kind of wrong. But like, I can't go back and play N64. I just don't find it to, I don't know, something to me just doesn't hold up. Where like Dreamcast really does, and it's GD-ROMs. So again, in my head, the best to me is discs, but I know in terms of durability, cartridges. So I like both. I like the Game Gear cartridges. I like Neo Geo Pocket Color cartridges, Genesis and Super Nintendo. It just really depends. And I even liked on the Vita the little flash media. I found it, really easy to slip those in and out, those little proprietary cards. And yeah. So I like all kinds of media. I mean, I guess Blu-rays for disc-based, and like maybe flash media, or like Genesis cartridges for cartridge-based, if you would consider flash media a cartridge. The second question, and I apologize, these may be out of order because I'm trying to remember them all while I'm driving. The second one was, how much online gaming do you do? And admittedly, I do primarily online gaming at this point because I don't have a ton of time to play, and I've said this before. So if I have maybe an hour or two here or there, maybe 2 hours a week, 3 hours a week at most, I'll pop on a weekend, try to meet up with some friends and play, The Division for an hour or whatever. I was playing Payday for a while. I was playing Destiny for a while. So The Division is the newest one I've been messing around with, and it's really fun. I like that a lot. And I just picked up Quantum Break, which is single player. So once in a while I do delve into the single player realm, but not as much as I used to. With the internet, I figured I might as well take advantage of that. I do agree with my buddy Dean from Escape to Gaming, who says, you playing these online games is kind of just renting them. I don't like digital content, by the way. I don't really like, digital copies, digital downloads. I think that's like renting something, and then if they ever take away the license, that's it, you're done. I prefer physical media, hands down. But I do know with some of the online games I play, like The Division or Destiny, if they ever shut those servers down, you have a disc that does nothing, unless there's some kind of private server that goes up and you can figure out how to like tweak the Xbox One the way you tweak the Dreamcast to go on and play Phantasy Star or Quake still. So, I play online games because I enjoy it, and it's an easy way to get together with friends that I don't see very frequently, especially now with the house renovations happening. I can't really have people over. So, I prefer online games, but just beat Mad Max and Wasteland 2. So I do still play and Metro Last Light, Metro 2033, so I do still play single-player games from time to time when I can squeeze them in. The third question, oh geez, I'm trying to remember now. One was, I'm going to probably go out of order. One was, how long do you create YouTube content in the terms of a week? I would probably say just whenever the mood strikes. So I don't edit stuff really. I'm not like some kind of fancy schmancy editor. So no one really has to, no one can really say, oh, Mike does these great edit jobs, because that's not what's happening, obviously, as you could tell by my very low-tech approach. So if I have the mood, the mood strikes maybe 30, 45 minutes. The other question was, do you think you're going to use YouTube forever? Or when do you think you'll stop? I guess, again, really when it's not fun anymore, and even now I get little spurts where it's like, you know what, I'm really not in the mood to make a video. I want to just sit here. Or, I just got done training and I want to just take it easy, or watch a movie, or hang out with my girlfriend. I really don't want to sit here and make a video about a video game I'm not in the mood to play. So at this point, I just do it when the mood really strikes and when I'm feeling it, I don't want to force myself and then put out content like, it's my job. It's not my job. It's for fun. End of story, And if someone has to complain about, oh, you film shit like crap, or why do you film the screen, or why do you, fuck you, man. Make your own content then. If you don't like it, don't watch. Unsubscribe. I don't care. I do it, and I made tons of friends and great community of people that I talk to, and, if they don't like certain videos, they don't watch them. They'll watch the ones they like, and I don't watch all their videos, If they put up a video about some Madden NFL game and I'm not a sports guy, I don't watch it, That's it. It is what it is. You're not paying for it. It's free content, and I'm just hanging out and bullshitting. And if you want to bullshit back or comment or watch, that's cool. I love it. And if you don't like the way I do things, don't watch. So, as long as it's still fun and I'm enjoying myself, that's that. This is going to be a tough one because I can't remember the last question. So it was online gaming, media, how long do you take with YouTube content? How long do you expect to do YouTube? And I don't remember what... I guess I did the first one, right? The first one was... shit. I don't remember. So I guess that's all you're getting out of me. Yeah, I don't remember. So hopefully that was all 5. I can't even remember at this point, because trying to remember 5 questions in a row like that kind of did me in. I'm not a smart man, but I know how to... I don't know, one of those Forrest Gump lines. Alright, thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good. Yeah, I lied. I went and looked, and I remember the question, now obviously, that I had missed. Have you ever written a game? This was the 5th question, but I think it was the 3rd in the chain of events. In terms of writing something, like coding, no. When I was a kid, I used to always constantly make up board games and board game pieces and rules and try to make my own board game. I was a big board game player as a child, and I still like them to an extent. In terms of gaming, I don't believe I've ever done anything like that. When AOL 3.0 was out, I want to say 2 and 3 or 3 and 4, I don't remember which. I used to delve into making punters and progs for AOL that would scroll and spam the chat rooms, kick people offline, do crazy shit on AOL that you couldn't really do, but it would do backdoor wise. I would use Visual Basic and go in and take someone's, I forget what they were called, not mod files, maybe they were mod files, and implement the instructions into what I wanted them to be. And then I learned how to put music in the background of these programs and make them flashy. So I made a bunch of punters and progs on the old AOL, which now sounds like some archaic basic shit, but that was the closest I've ever come to programming. But that's it. I'm not a programmer by any means. In school, I remember we had a programming class where we would work in, it might have been QBasic. It was something really simple, and I actually got so pissed off at the teacher that I ended up finding this other person's work on the computer and stealing it and printing it out as mine, and they found out because I hadn't realized there's initials attached to each of the programs, and I had left her initials, which were LL, and mine aren't. Had I realized that, I could have changed them and they would have never known the wiser, but I got detention for that. So I guess I'm not a smart criminal. So yeah, that's the 5 questions. There you go. End of story. Thank you, Steve Benway and Lactobacillus Prime and everyone else who's done them. Check those two guys out. They're pretty stellar. And again, thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.